Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode's coming to you at 6 p.m. I'm giving myself a short break between each of the recordings because it's recording a lot back to back. It's a lot of talking. It's a little bit of strain. I've come to a conclusion after doing all of these runs this week. Well, this last few weeks. I think this is my least favorite champion in the game. Not from not from a gameplay perspective. I just really don't like him. I don't really care how strong he is. I just feel like I do not enjoy the playstyle. I'd rather play Tethys, truly. But I think it's fine because in a real run I can just kind of make him serve a secondary role. But he's so big that he doesn't... It feels like he's big and his clan doesn't support him. He reminds me a lot of Wendleton, actually. He's really large and his clan doesn't really help him achieve his goals because his goal is to, depending on the plan, live and like pump damage out, and nothing in Wurmkin really helps him live, is my feeling. Or the cards that do help him live detract from his game plan because they extract. He feels out of place, I think. Kind of reminds me of the Penumbra problem, but he's a lot stronger than Penumbra. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully the Wurmkin saga ends today. Wurmkin, Hellhorned, Plating Seal, Spell Shield, Patient, Bogfly, Ritual, Forced Contamination. My goal here today is to win. I don't care if the chef is involved or not. We got Hellhorned. Hellhorned is good. Let's get to it. I'm gonna take Drop Cage over the Collection of Tales. And... yes, I have to play this one. I have to play Corruptor. I really don't like him, man. I'm a big not fan. Corruptor feels awkward. I need to give him some armor. I think the card that plays best with Corruptor is just kind of clunky because it's the egg, and the egg comes with a downside. But what do I have here? I have Ritual and Bogflies. I shouldn't take this. So the plan here is going to be... I actually don't really like the Bogfly with Chef play that I have made here so far. It felt kind of bad. So we're going to follow a different plan today. And that plan is going to be to put a unit behind Chef that is a draw priority unit that doesn't cost echoes to have pop out. End of plan. That's all I'm looking for here today. Easy first combat. Proclamation, but it only costs one? No. Fortify? No, Hidden Passage for sure. We have Drop Cage. 100% Hidden Passage there. Yeah, so I'm gonna avoid the Wurmkin banner. I wish I could. Well, I can go to 3 Hellhorn banners. It's just, there's a bit of an inherent risk to going to a Hellhorn banner here. I'm ready to take the risk. Steelworker is playable. For now, anyway. Alpha Fiend is not playable, of course. He's not a very strong take here. I'm gonna go -1 Ritual. I should pop the Horde. I'm down. I'll take Capricious Reflection. Split Anvil is really good there. I should probably take it. Also, man, 3 days in a row of Patient Seraph. I feel like Patient Seraph really preys on this champion. Oh man, I don't like that. Alright, get me out of here. I am good to go. I need a unit draft here. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't have to like it, I just have to do it. And we have to look away from the damage we're gonna take here for taking the armor trial. It's gonna be a bit. Steelworker, he's absolutely okay. He's very, very passable. I get out of this alright. I get the Collector and I'm gonna take... This is the only bad thing, was if a Conduit Infiltrator was infused. That was what I was hoping we wouldn't see. Nothing much I can do about this, unfortunately. I just have to take some damage. Damage, unfortunately. I don't think I can do anything about it, though. If I just send the boss, he goes up with a daze. If I send you, I get an extra round. 3 train stewards? Ugh. Oh wait, if you ascend him, he kills these guys. Right. I didn't want to do that because I was like, oh no, man, I'm gonna end up with the haste anyway. No, he just kills them. Not a problem. And then we walk out of here. There we go. I almost missed that. Better. Took 12, but I had to do it for the trial. Holdover Echo Transfer, even in this run, it's pretty good. Since it's purple, it's not that big of a loss. Let's wake up. Thank you. This has to be good. Multi-strike Welder Helper. I'm gonna go Holdover Fortify. Another Endless Bog Chrysalis? I don't think it's right. Big old Glug Cider with a damage shield 3? That sounds pretty bad too. I don't like any of these really. I don't like any of these. Sorry, Glug Cider. Not today, buddy. If I hadn't lost 2 runs in the Wurmkin segment already, I would probably pick Glug Cider. One of them was my fault, but you know, it is what it is. Holy moly, these units are bad. What the hell? 3 Endlesses and a Burnout Demon Fiend? Holy cow, Capricious Reflection. Take it easy up there, boss. Chill. I don't like this. Oh man, I don't like this at all. Is the rest of my life gonna be this clan combo? No. I gotta find a win in here somewhere. Give me a plus 20 consume on Torch. Let me get... I'm gonna go so far as to remove a Steward before we carry on. Don't take the money, let's get it rolling. I think... I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna put Steelworker in front this time. I want to see if it's a big difference. I'm just gonna hold the Torch, because that consume card coming back around is good. Using it there is kind of a waste. Big Stew, let him know. Big Stew, tell him. And we can get a little bit of damage here and there. Ascending the bomb is for sure. Avoiding 10 damage is great. Okay. Ping this. I think it should go... I think Ritual goes on our back boy. Full Chef here is gonna be the one. I also think that I think this is my least favorite path to play as well, which is probably part of why I'm saying I don't like this I don't like this clan. But I really feel like this champion, it's awkward. Because he feels confused to me. Feels like he's supposed to be frontlining, but he's bad at frontlining and dies. But he can't really backline either. We have armor gain in this run though, so it should be okay. Okay, I would like to not take this damage. I would like to not take 9 times 2, thank you. We can avoid damage here and there. And we'll be fine in this fight. Under 17 damage, 60 HP. He's just very front-loaded in his HP, I guess. He has a lot of it, and then on the Divinity he suddenly has none of it. 0 energy Eternal Kinstone is playable. Reinforce for 4. Wurmkin Spike, but it's double stacked. I'll take the Kinstone here. Okay, Multi-Strike Shard Soul Carver is a winner. That's the take. And then I have to take space to go with that, but that's fine. Now, if I see a Multi-Strike Horned Warrior here, I will pick it. Otherwise, which I did not. Railbeater with Incan Armor 2 is almost worth considering, but not really. So Shard Soul Carver wants another Multi-Strike. Good. 20 times 3. This should be okay. It's 30 intrinsic. I'm gonna give him the infusion. Let me look ahead at the packed shards. Alright. I can wait. Well, let's just get it out of the way, I think, actually. Getting the draw consistent is nice. It's less Ember Drain, it's more energy overall. And now, from here on, I get to focus on making my spells better, which is going to be the difference maker between today and yesterday, because I will be able to take draw instead of energy, and we should walk out of this just fine. You win this. I hope. I hope you win this. Also, Eternal Kinstone, very good for Echo Transfer. I think I should put the Shard Soul Carver in front since he has some scaling to him. We'll see how bad that feels. Pretty bad, actually. Wow, he got bulldozed here. What the hell happened? What the hell? It's supposed to take this much damage? This is supposed to be fine. You got kinda run down here. He's at 5-7 HP. I play bottom floor so he doesn't take extra damage. He takes Infinity. Okay, I probably actually want to put him behind because he'll win without the chef in the end. And we stabilized, it's fine. Get this shit out of here. Yeah. I mean, he's 200 times 3 in that combat on the bottom floor. In case Divinity's a great pickup too. Ancient Resonance. Alright, we have everything coming together now. Holdover Inferno? Fair, dude. That's fine. Yeah, and now I don't have to go to the steel shop. Although, I kind of want to go to the steel shop, but events could be good too. I'm gonna go left. This event isn't great, but it lets me get rid of a torch, which is okay. Or maybe a ritual here actually isn't the worst idea. I'm not gonna build into this card, so we can just take 3 copies of it with Purge. I think that's better. And I would like to duplicate... I think Eternal Kinstone is okay. I actually almost feel like Fortify is the right pick. But that's too much holdover. Give me another Eternal Kinstone. And... plus 10 piercing on Ancient Resonance is worth it. I am at 60... 70, 85. I have to take a 15 somewhere. Spell chaining Kinstone. I'm gonna spell chain Fortify actually. It's 10 armor, 2 inspires, and only 1 energy every turn. 10 armor per turn helps. It's a piece in the puzzle. It's more than that too because it scales him as well. I'm gonna take the trial. We slap ourselves top 4. This will be fine. Oh, these bog flies need to get out of here too. I'm gonna play Chef in the front here. Now, I did make a bit of a deal here. The deal was I'm gonna die if I don't hit Ancient Resonance in time. I'm gonna purge these rituals, I don't want them. Well, I have Holdover Inferno, and even though it doesn't cost 0, it'll still win me this combat and this run. I'm just gonna fill my deck with a bunch of unplayable Fortifies now. That's okay, because Inferno just clears this combat for me. Very nice. Ancient Resonance to the same effect here. It's probably the right idea, because I need to prep my top 4. Excuse me. What happens there is I don't know if your mouse has this, but my mouse has if like you can move the wheel left or right, and it'll scroll up or down accordingly. Sometimes I do that on accident. And then we end up flying up the screen or down the screen when I'm trying to scroll. Good play. The Dropcade didn't end up being as big of a play as I expected it to be, but that's alright. Revenge. Holdover Soul Crushing Guilt is okay, but I don't know if I really have... the thing is, I can play as many extracts as I want. I have so many permanents. No imp in a box. No imps on this run. Hell no. We're gonna go magic shop. I'm just gonna keep going to magic shops here. Serrated mandibles is good. You could pick golden ball, but I like serrated mandibles more. Come over here, we get rid of these stewards finally. And most importantly, I'm gonna -1 as many cards as I can. I don't want to be tricked into taking energy and then dying because I can't draw my cards. That's all. I want to -1 cards. Did I -1 a torch there? Why on earth did I do that? I was looking at ritual and I decided not to. It's gotta go to fracture first. Now I need to take... No, I don't need to take back shards here. But I would like to take a value stone. There is not a value stone. 90, 100. Okay, we should be good. We have a free walk through this fight because of Inferno. And I'm just gonna -1 it, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Inferno at 2 is the right play. And then we're going to remove cards. The other thing I'm noticing with Wurmkin as I play these runs out, you really are incentivized to not make as many removals as I normally would want to. Because I don't want... Bro, shut the hell up, I need to see this character have an X. Thank you. I don't want to remove my starter cards because they're purple, but I probably should. Like, these torches should be gone. I think that's important, but ultimately it's going to come down to Inferno carries, and that's fine with me. Because despite how good it may look, I don't actually have the damage output with this guy. He's going to struggle to wipe floors later on. Give me the 2-2. I'm gaining 15 armor per round. I wonder, how much do you have to gain on average per round to be okay on the Divinity in terms of health? I haven't thought about that before. On a backliner, it's about like 12. It's somewhere in that range. On a frontliner, it's extremely variable based on what you're fighting, if you're killing backliners or not. Hopefully this run has enough answers to just kill all the backliners, though. Hopefully. The soul-crushing guilt here. Doesn't hurt me. It helps me. And force contamination. It's not that good because the melee weakness is actually kind of wasted. I should probably drop that card. Unless I'm going to start putting Shards with Carver in the front. Good fight, good fight. He's a big man, he's doing big hits, but just that one unit alone, I don't think it's enough. Another Eternal Stone Reinforce. I'm taking card draw. You can't stop me. I'm done bowing to the Lords of Energy. I'm sick of it. I'm taking draw. I'll die. I don't care. Give me lost luggage. The Bogflies go next. I'm gonna cut the Force Contamination too, actually. And then we go -1. Goes on Inferno. We can double stack if we want to, but it's not all that good. I'm gonna buy a torch removal. I'm gonna go to the caverns here. Go away, Queen's Tail. Your kind isn't welcome here. Imps aren't welcome on this train. Corruptor 3. And we go. And when I finish this, I have to play Rally Queen. Oh dear. All of my spells have piercing anyway, all of the ones that matter do. Which is why this trial doesn't bother me. And we're gonna have a... I think it's best to hidden passage this guy so he's dazed. Getting Ember Drained in this run is really rough, because it's gonna lead to us having to leave some fortifies out. I'm gonna grab the Collector. I would really like a form of energy from another relic in this run. Just so I don't have to leave these fortifies in. The spell chain's kind of coming back on me. But I guess it's fine. At the time it made sense. I swear, did I not get rid of all the bogflies? I guess I didn't, because there's one right there, but like, what the hell? Where are these guys coming from? They're spreading like flies. That's not a saying. Nobody says that. I think I can actually just guilt ascend. I take 6 for that. I think it's worth it though, because otherwise I'm gonna miss this. I'm missing an Inferno if I don't take this. Oh, it's because of the regen that he hits me. I feel like it has to be right to deal with that. I've been playing these in the wrong order, by the way. I don't care, but I am playing them in the wrong order. You get some Inspire for that. Yeah, I could play them in the order where I end up at a higher number of pack echoes, charged echoes. I really want to call them pack shards today. I just haven't been doing it because it doesn't make a big difference. Because ultimately all I care about is Inspire procs until the final round, and on the final round I'm killing the boss anyway. Holdover Return Soul. Sure, give me another holdover card. That's basically a holdover of any card in the deck one time. Also Ally of the Ancients, hell yeah. And now we get to walk into the Seraph fight. Not super happy, but okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna remove Consume from the ally. It's in our trinket shop. Railhammer is really good here. Ashes of the Fallen. Hell no. I'm not taking that trash. I'm gonna cut out some fractures. We want to cut cards that don't cost 0. I think. Because cards that don't cost 0 can't really be played all that well, can they? Because of the way that it works out. So, Ritual of Battle has been an honor. I'm at 100 pack shards. Spent all my money. Let's get it. Here's hoping. Anyway. It's not a good place for the Patient Seraph to spawn. I'm actually losing my mind. I don't believe it. Swear to you, I removed this bogfly. I guess I didn't remove this bogfly. I don't understand. Where is he coming from? Who are you working for? Who are you working for? The tough nut to crack. Ah, tragic. Yeah, that's a real shame. My Inferno is also borderline unplayable for this run. And my Fortify is late, so I think we're in a lot of trouble here. But I can daze this man, and that gives me some hope. My only saving grace here is that I can daze Seraph out of this run. So I only have to contend with melee weakness, but melee weakness isn't unbeatable. Now, I think the secret technique here... I'll go fracture that first of all. You're done. I think the secret technique here is to just go like... Soul Crushing Guilt, Return Soul, Soul Crushing Guilt. He goes to 9 days, which lasts me 5 rounds into Relentless, which is plenty. And then I can focus the rest of my effort on basically ignoring Seraph. I don't care that he's here, and I can also throw a Hidden Passage if I really so desire. I don't, but I could. We can always... No, we cannot. Well, with 3 Reap on him, yeah, we can. Just save a little HP. He'll die. I think it is right to return soul and just pull back like a fracture. Just to put another echo on the floor and a little more Reap out. We should be in the clear now. I think this run is handled. I think my long, like, coordinated dosage of this champion is over. I think that he had Wendleton. I'm actually really dreading playing Wendleton also. I should tell you that. Tethys was like, oh man, but everyone knows Tethys is, well, Tethys. But people are gonna say, people like this champion, he's good. And I recognize that he's good, I just don't like him. Yeah, we win. Take me out of here. I'm just a pretty... I don't like the big champion who takes up a bunch of space but doesn't frontline well. And that's what this guy, and even worse, Wendleton are. When I do the tier list, because I'm planning, I believe I have everyone in on it. We're gonna do a little end of Monster Train wrap-up sort of deal. Once I finish this series, I'm gonna get the gang together. We're gonna all sit around and talk about rank the champion paths. And I think I'm just gonna rank it based on how much fun I had playing the champions at this point. Because, well, what else really matters at this stage in Monster Train's life cycle? What else matters other than how much fun you had while playing the game? I had fun with Tethys. Maybe. I'll think about it. Did I have fun playing Tethys? Am I under duress right now to answer this question one way or another? Does Tethys have a gun to my head right now? Of course not. That would be ridiculous. Tethys isn't real. She can't have a gun to my head right now. But like, ultimately, this run, to me, like, for me and analyzing this run is not, oh wow, look at how good Spine Chief is. This run is, oh wow, Inferno. Cool. And that's what I don't really like about it, I guess. Because this does not win without this Inferno. No two ways about it. I can bring back the unplayed Fortifies. And I guess also it's partially just I'm having a bad thought about this sort of a setup, maybe. Like, the whole challenge is kind of getting lost on me. Because Inferno is, like, what card does Spine Chief take to win a run, right? Inferno works, but it has to be something to reduce the damage you take. Or give you more health. So am I, and this is a rhetorical question, this is a question for me to answer for myself, this is not a question aimed at you. This is not like I'm not asking you to tell me how you feel about this. It just, the question becomes, or rather, I shouldn't say, you can tell me how you feel about this question. There he is. I see him in my dreams. The sleeper agent Bogfly. You can answer this question, don't feel like you can't. But for me, the point of this challenge was just to try out and play some of the champion paths that I wouldn't play, and maybe make plays that don't seem the best to me. And we did that, and I feel like I learned stuff about champions like Tethys and... I mean, Penumbra, I learned something that was already kind of implied, which is that one of the Penumbra paths is not good. And, like, now I can back it up with numbers. But, to me, the question has become, where does the line draw in my mind of the champion winning? Because, like, yeah, Spine Chief won this run, but this entire run, this entire combat should have been a lot harder. 314 times 3 is not enough. But to find the run that wins this is hard. To find the run that you just put Spine Chief down and then put a few units behind him and win, as we saw yesterday, it's not easy. You play the Bogflies, some of them are gonna die, or the Chief's gonna die. Even with 20 armor per turn through the Steelworker, it didn't matter. It was just too slow to get off the ground at times because it was too many echoes. Actually, you know, I did learn something from that, though, I should say. In the end of this one, I can tell you this from yesterday's episode. It has come to me now. The lesson to take away is that Endless Egg with that chief doesn't seem all that good. And instead, you should play one egg and give him multi-strike. But sometimes you're not going to see that. Anyway, one of the chief paths is fine, by the way. The Infector path is no problem. I like that path. It's just big Animus of Will. But nonetheless, we did it. Spine Chief is over. We made it. I am done. I have to play Queen tomorrow. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.